Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to ask you a question. If I gave you $1 million to train as hard as you could, how would you change your training today? Before I get into this topic, if you guys need coaching, check out the link down below. Coaching is what I do for a living. I would love to help. All right, Sunday morning, I thought I would make a video about this. It's been rattling around in my head, and the topic of hard training sometimes gets a little bit lost on folks. So I wanted to boil it down into something that was a little bit more simple and easy to digest. Now, maximizing hard training is essential for the muscle building process. We're not chasing strength. We're not chasing powerlifting strength, but we need to get into the gym and learn how to attack our sets. We have to have that attack mentality. We have to enter the gym like we're going to fight a bear. We have to be ready for war. Progressive overload is the fruit of hard training. And what I mean is when you go into the gym and you're pushing hard, you're going to naturally progress. You're going to naturally get a lot stronger than you are now. There's a lot of talk about progressive overload when it comes to building muscle. And we tend to boil it down to chasing numbers or setting strength standards, and that's all good and well. But the reality is, if you just go in with the mission of training hard, of trying to maximize every rep, of trying to maximize every set, then you're going to maximize the muscle building process, and strength is going to come from this. Progressive overload is going to come from this. If you're not progressing in strength and you've been lifting for a very long time, it goes without saying that you're not training hard enough. And that should be a motivating statement, not a demotivating statement, something that gets you to look in the mirror and say, hey, I'm not training as hard as I should. I need to get my head out of my ass. What can I fix? And that is what this video is about. So your next workout, I want you to think about this. The Big Hairy Ugly Dude is going to give you $1 million if you go into the gym and train as hard as you can. Now, we're not talking about punishment. I don't want you to go into the gym and just beat the living crap out of your body mindlessly. I'm talking about focused, hard training. I want you to go into the gym and I want you to get everything you can out of every rep of every set. Don't worry about how long the workout lasts. Don't worry about losing energy or losing steam. Am I going to be able to make it through the entire workout if I push hard early on the first 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 sets? Don't worry about any of that. I want you to go into the gym and I want you just to absolutely focus on getting everything you can out of every rep of every set until you can no longer go. I want you to think about, hey, he's going to give me $1 million if I can train as hard and as focused as possible. I'm going to do everything I can to control the weight, to focus on the muscle, to focus on beating the logbook over next time. I'm going to train like I've never trained before. Now, some of you might be thinking this is ridiculous or it's not sustainable. And you're right. I mean, you can't do this every workout over a 10-year period of time. Muscle building is a long-term process. It's a process that takes you a solid 5, 7, 10 years, 5 years if you're lucky. And you have to learn to live to fight another day. So we're not going to punish the body. We're not just going to recklessly go into the gym and try to destroy the body. What we want to do is try to get everything we can out of every rep and every set in a way that is sustainable. Stop worrying about volume. Stop worrying about programs. Start worrying about getting as much as you can out of every set. And from there, we can evolve our programming based on what is happening in the gym. If you want to know what not to do, just watch the average trainee in the gym. Does their workout look like they are in the middle of a dogfight? Do they look like they're in the middle of something important? Or are they just kind of moving weight? When I walk into a gym, I can spot the guys that are training hard. I can tell this guy's training hard or that guy's training hard. This guy gets it. I want you to take this challenge. Hey, he's going to give me $1 million. If he can walk into the gym and watch me train and I look like I am serious, I look like I'm trying to get everything I can out of every last set. Just on a final note, I want you to think about this. I want you to try to be 100%, 70% of the time. So go into the gym and try to give everything you can in that moment safely, but realize that you can't do this all the time, and that's okay. It is a long journey. It's okay to give 100%, 70% of the time. If I go out and train right now in my home gym, I'm not going to be able to nail every single set, but I'm not going to quit on myself. I might get done with one set on bench, and halfway through the next set, I just don't feel it. I'm still going to push it as hard as I can, but I give myself a little bit of flexibility. I don't have to be 100% on every set, but I do have to look back at a workout and say, I gave it all that I could. I made some progression. I trained hard when I could train hard, and I didn't make excuses. So this coming week or the rest of May, I want you guys to hit the gym with a purpose. I want you guys to think about sustainable training, safe training, but I want you to go into the gym and say, I need to climb the mountain instead of finding a way around the mountain. I'm going to go into the gym. I'm going to fucking attack. I'm going to try to get everything I can out of every rep. And if you don't know what that means, just try to work it out in the process. Get in the gym. Try to increase your intensity. Try to increase your focus. Try to increase the mechanical tension. Do everything you can to figure out what it means to get everything out of a rep and out of a set, and allow this to be a period of growth or a growing period where you learn and you improve and you try to evolve. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.